Compared to the social media titans of YouTube and TikTok, Twitch is like that forgotten middle sibling when it comes to video content online. And it's pretty easy to see why. Apart from the COVID pandemic where everyone has been forced to stay home, Twitch as a platform has been nothing but a money pit. Moderation is inconsistent at best, and discoverability for new streamers is non-existent, especially if you don't have an established community elsewhere. But there is a reason why the platform has been around for as long as it has, and that's because it's still the best platform to view live stream content. If you happen to be a favorite creator on the platform, it is. But that's not the case for smaller creators, especially Vtubers. These past few months have been difficult if you're in the Vtubing space on Twitch, and I kinda wanted to talk about that here today. I'm Isuna and I make videos, more specifically art videos, and while I'm not drawing today, I figured I would talk about Vtubing, as I am a new Vtuber/streamer myself. I stream both here on YouTube as well as on Twitch, twitch.tv/Isuna19, and in a way this topic also relates to art as many people use Vtubers to express themselves creatively. Now I am no pro streamer, I've only really been streaming for 2 months at this point, but I noticed that since I've been paying attention to this type of stuff, there's an undeniable trend going on with Twitch these days. I figured it was something worth mentioning. If you're a VTuber on Twitch, these past few months have likely been quite difficult. Whether it's fake changes in the TOS of the platform, or bans and suspensions with little to no explanation, VTubers have been catching the brunt of bans lately, and almost to an unsustainable degree. I get why there are some rules to the road, all platforms need them in the increasing cesspool that is the internet. And obviously I draw the line at the sexualization of minors. No grown person should be role-playing as a child. That's just downright weird as that's morally reprehensible, along with complete nudity on the platform. But holy shit, a little bit of thighs and hips never hurt anyone. I'm an asexual person myself, and I even enjoy hips and a boba. Now I could better understand these changes in the TOS if they were moderated consistently on the platform, but just like other aspects of Twitch, that just doesn't happen. There are streamers that actively promote their OnlyFans and other adult content while barely wearing any clothes, which according to Twitch TOS should not be allowed at all. Far less than what a majority of VTubers banned have been wearing. I mean, a few days ago a VTuber was banned for making cookies IRL, outside of their VTuber model. Many other prominent VTubers also got banned based on attire reasons, which Twitch has claimed to fix in their latest changes in TOS. So, as of now, the time of me recording this, the rules for attire for both VTubers and FlushTubers is the same, so all is good, right? Wrong. These new changes in TOS have 2 loopholes, one of which is the pool and hot tub category, which I mentioned is home to a lot of OnlyFans creators, and VR chat, which is also home to a lot of OnlyFans creators. Not that there's anything wrong with OnlyFans, you gotta do what you gotta do to pay the bills, but Twitch can't consciously say that they want to clean the website if these rules don't apply to 2 main categories. Obviously both the pools and hot tub category and VR chat pull in quite a lot of viewers, which obviously means a lot more money for Twitch. But it is pretty hypocritical to say that hips and thighs are fun in this category but not in others. Either have Twitch be an 18+ platform, which I wholeheartedly agree it should be, as most streamers already have their streams at 18+, or remove all that type of content altogether, which would further alienate their base. This inconsistency with the rules, even with further clarification, will do nothing but kill their platform even more so, with smaller streamers leaving for other platforms, and making Twitch an even more top-heavy place to grow. Now, most people who either stream on Twitch or watch Twitch streamers likely know that the platform has quite a few problems, and like I said, moderation is one of them. That said, there's a reason why many of the people who spent years streaming or watching streams keep coming back to it. It's one of those places on the internet that feels like the old internet as far as creativity and customization, because let's be honest, apart from places like Tumblr and maybe even YouTube, that's a dying trend online. I'm all for having rules and regulations, everything within moderation of course, But it does seem stupid that streamers can get away with breaking TOS and face little to no consequences. If you're gonna make these changes, at least be consistent. I'm not saying these things because I want Twitch to fail, I want it to succeed. I just started streaming myself and I'm having a blast wondering why I haven't started even sooner. It's never been easier to stream your hobbies and interests and potentially even make money off of it. I mean, at least in my opinion, the goals to get monetized on Twitch seem a lot more achievable compared to YouTube and TikTok. The viewing experience is leagues better than YouTube streams and even TikTok streams in my experience. And even on the streamer side of things, setting up Twitch streams is a lot more straightforward. I can sorta give TikTok a pass as it was designed for mobile devices, but YouTube streams are just downright clunky. Both as a viewer and as a streamer, YouTube streams just don't have that same level of discoverability. If any case, I think that they have worse discoverability than you do on Twitch. For instance, if I want to change categories or change my stream title on YouTube, it resets my whole stream, and I literally have to start over again, which kills viewership. It also messes up with watch hours too. Twitch also has the better chatting experience compared to YouTube streams. Setting up panels and widgets is a lot more intuitive, and using and editing emotes is far superior on Twitch, especially with the 7TV extension. Twitch also allows for more customization of your channel compared to YouTube. I will say that YouTube is trying to implement some changes from Twitch as far as emotes and other membership perks, but still it does have a long way to go if it wants to compete with Twitch, at least with the live streaming aspect of things. Personally, the live streams for YouTube should be a separate app apart from the regular YouTube. But that begs the question on whether or not there will ever be an alternative to Twitch. Rumble or Kick don't really count because their moderation is even worse than Twitch is, if you can believe it. And I don't really want to be on a platform with known pedophiles and white supremacists. YouTube has the right tools to compete with Twitch, they just don't want to implement them. And TikTok may or may not be banned in the future in the US, so that is less certain. So that leads me to you guys. Do you think that Twitch will ever have a proper competitor? Or maybe the competitor to Twitch just doesn't exist yet? If you have any suggestions or ideas, please let me know down in the comments. And if you made it this far, you might as well leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Now I'm not entirely sure how long I'll go along with streaming. I intend to do it for definitely the next few years. I do want to keep up with YouTube and make that my main social media platform. So every little bit of support would help me go a long way in creating quality content for you guys. I also have a Discord where you can go if you want to talk about topics such as this one. Well, like I said, I don't really know everything when it comes to VTubing, at least not yet. I do enjoy doing it, and I want to keep doing it for as long as I can. I absolutely think it's important to be critical of the platforms we use to promote ourselves, as it represents a part of our growth. While I'm not the biggest fan of capitalism, I do think that competition does breed innovation. Twitch should encourage users and creators to use their platform more than it currently has been. I feel like Twitch hasn't felt the need to really change its platform majorly because it's still, like I said, the main source of live streaming content. The only other major platform that I can think of is YouTube, as it is available in many countries. But again, like I said, there's many shortcomings to streaming on YouTube, both as a streamer and as a viewer. I suppose there's also IG Reels and Facebook Live, but let's be real, the reach on those platforms also isn't that great. It might even be worse than YouTube or Twitch by comparison. I guess it also begs the question on whether or not Twitch will still be around in the next 5 years or so. Or if someone else takes the reins that Twitch had. I have my gripes with Twitch, but I am gonna stick with the platform for as long as I possibly can. Ways for Twitch to improve itself, like I said, is to be more consistent about moderation and make the platform an 18+ website. I also think that raising the sub prices makes people not want to use money on their platform, which hurts both creators as well as Twitch. I think they should revert the price changes, although I know they definitely won't do that. I feel like them raising the prices on subs just hurts smaller creators even more. Even larger creators are somewhat taking a hit from the price increases. Another small gripe that I have about Twitch is the mobile app. While they definitely made a lot of improvements, the user interface is still quite clunky. It's not completely unwatchable, but it's still kind of annoying at times. One of the only ways I know to get around it is to use Frosty, which is technically an extension of Twitch, which is not really affiliated with Twitch. I'm not saying these things again to attract Twitch. I do want the platform to succeed for both creators and for those who just want to watch. Again, if there's ways that you think that Twitch can improve, also let me know down in the comments. I'm not expecting Twitch to fix all discoverability problems for smaller streamers. I do think smaller streamers do need to put themselves out there more, especially on other platforms. I, myself included, am working on doing that. But I do think that discoverability can and should be a bit more pronounced on Twitch. Compared to YouTube, for instance, even just being consistent enough on Twitch isn't necessarily a guarantee that you will grow. And to be honest, I think that does discourage a lot of streamers from continuing on with streaming or just leaving the platform altogether. Now, all platforms are top-heavy by design. They want to generate clicks to the most viewers and to the ones with the most subscribers. I think compared to Meta, or Facebook rather, Twitch is one of the worst platforms to grow as far as being a smaller creator. A lot of times, streaming consistently will take a lot more time than even coming up with a video, at least in terms of how I tend to work. But the experience and having the ability to do pretty much whatever I want is something that I do like about the platform. And even since I don't make money from streaming right now, I do have quite a lot of fun doing it. And I want to continue doing it as long as it's feasible for me. That said, I do question Twitch's leadership in terms of how they make certain decisions on how to ban people or how they enforce their TOS, and it really does make me wonder about the longevity of this platform. In the time of me ranting and raving about Twitch's inconsistent moderation, another prominent VTuber by the name of Neanders got banned for playing a game on stream. I mean, going off by Twitch's own TOS, nothing that she did technically broke TOS, but for some reason she still got banned for it. Sure, the game was a bit lewd, but compared to VRChat, it was pretty tame by comparison. It wasn't like there was anything explicit about what she was doing, so again, Twitch, what gives? Why can't you just let VTubers exist? I don't want to sound like a huge conspiracy theorist, but I definitely think that Twitch does pick favorites when it comes to creators. Some creators can say things that would totally lead to anyone else's career being over, but somehow they weren't banned. Or even if they were banned, it was just simply a slap on the wrist. You let creeps on the website who made questionable comments about minors on the platform, but if a girl wants to play a silly little game, all of a sudden she's banned. And Neanders is still quite a big streamer by comparison to a lot of us. So to see it happen over something so silly just really reinforces the idea that Twitch is out to get VTubers, or at least VTuber adjacent content for some reason. Which is kind of ironic considering that VTubers do make quite a lot of money for Twitch. Look no further than both of Iron Mouse's subathons. With the addition of the no hips rule, a lot of VTubers had to change their models, which is quite different than just changing your pair of clothes. Changing a live 2D model is time consuming and expensive. I'm not saying that VTubers should be treated any differently than any other streamer. I'm actually saying the opposite. All streamers should be held to the same accountability, and the fact that there aren't just makes it seem like Twitch is playing favorites. For all the faults that YouTube does have, they are quite consistent when it comes to monitoring their content. Definitely more so than Twitch, and even more than TikTok at this point. The TOS is quite straightforward for creators to follow in order to monetize or promote their own work, and that's all you can really ask for as a growing creator. At least that's my 2 cents. That's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video. So have a good night, evening, morning, and goodbye and take care. I'll see you in the next video or live stream whenever that may occur. So enjoy the rest of the video of me playing Risk of Rain 2 haphazardly on stream. Like I said, I mainly do art on my streams, but sometimes I play games too. And if you want to check that out, go to twitch.tv/isina19. But I also stream on YouTube, so if you want to see that, then subscribe and hit the bell notification. Oh, and Editor Aya here with one more thing. I officially made a Blue Sky account. If you noticed in one of my more recent videos, I got sick of using Twitter, and I decided to not really be on that platform anymore. And so, as a response to that, I started being more active on Threads as well as Blue Sky. So if you're interested in art and just me yapping about my favorite shows and series, then don't hesitate to follow me on there, as well as my other socials, which I'll have linked down in the description or pinned to a top comment. And I think now I finally have everything that I wanted to talk to off my chest. And again, goodbye and take care. See you next video.